Let's do some morning skincare. I washed my face in the shower and it's completely dry now, so I'm gonna go into some Prequel Universal Skin Solution. Let that completely dry. I had someone ask me in the comments why you should let this dry. I don't know exactly which ingredients this like neutralizes, but if you go in with vitamin C after this, it like counteracts it and makes it ineffective. Just to be safe, I always let it dry. I'm from Mugwort Essence. I'm still dealing with a tiny little breakout up here, but it's already healing. Not sure what it's from. I also had a little bit of irritation around my mouth. Also not sure what it was from, but that's completely better now. So I want to try a new product today. Shocker to no one, it's a milky toner. It's the Anua Rice 70 Glow Milky Toner. It has rice water, ceramides, and allantoin, and it's supposed to be really moisturizing, hydrating, and help your skin with glow, which obviously I love. I always use my hands, so I'm just going to stick to that. It's pretty lightweight. It's not a super thick consistency. The consistency actually reminds me of the Paula's Choice Enriched Calming Toner. It's definitely not as thick as the Haru Haru Essence or the Dr. Surical Essence, even though those are called essences, so they're obviously a little bit of a different product. There are some toners that are thicker. There are some essences that are thinner. And overall, the category of toners and essences to me are pretty similar. So when I'm comparing, I just put them all together. It feels really nice on the skin. It doesn't feel sticky. It doesn't feel thick. It just feels like a nice, light, hydrating toner. In the ingredients, it says it has rice bran water, glycerin, niacinamide. So if you're sensitive, it's in here. Panthenol, a bunch of ingredients that I obviously have no idea what they are. The main thing I'm looking in the ingredients is fragrance, and it doesn't look like there's any added fragrance. And honestly, I don't smell any fragrance in it. So for now, I'm gonna say there's no fragrance. Curious to see how another layer would feel on top of it. So I'm just gonna try that quick. Definitely very glowy. Obviously my skin is wet right now, but there are some products when I put them on, I can see that they add a significant amount of glow. I'm just gonna let it dry down to see how it looks on its own. That is completely dry and I feel like my skin looks really glowy, which I love, so I like this finish. Prequel Lucent-C Vitamin C. Someone also asked me in a video recently why I put on my vitamin C after my toners and essences, and honestly, I've tried it both ways. I tried putting it on before toners and essences, and I obviously use it usually after my toners and essences. And in testing out both ways, I personally don't see a difference at all. I know that this is effective when I use it after my toners and essences because I've gone through so many bottles of this using it that way, and it works perfectly fine for me. So I just stick to doing that. My skin feels so plumped right now. For moisturizer, I'm going to use the Skinfix Skin Barrier Restoring Gel Cream. Aside from the foaming oil cleanser, this gel cream is one of my favorite products from Skinfix. I feel like sometimes when it comes to skincare, you find certain brands that just work with your skin really well. And it's not that the whole brand works for me well. I really stick to this Barrier Plus line from Skinfix because these products from Skinfix work so well for my skin. There hasn't been a single product from that line that I've tried so far that hasn't worked for me. I haven't really tried their line. I think it's a green one for acne prone skin. I feel like I don't usually have a lot of breakouts that need products like that, but this Barrier one, love it. I wish they would have never discontinued this dermatitis face balm though. I really like to let this sit at least 5 minutes before I go in with my sunscreen because I feel like if I just put my sunscreen on right now, it's all gonna mix together and I'm not gonna get optimal protection from my sunscreen. So I'm just gonna give this a little bit. And then we have sunscreen. I don't think I've mentioned it on here yet, but I'm going to New York for the first time ever in October. I'm going for a makeup masterclass with Etienne Ortega. He is a super, super, super talented makeup artist. He does makeup for Lana Del Rey, Christina Aguilera, Kali Uchis, Demi Lovato. And when it comes to super successful makeup artists and celebrity makeup artists that I see working and who I follow on social media, his work is really in line with what I would wish that my work could look like one day. Etienne Ortega, Roquel Lizama, Ernesto Casillas, they're like the trifecta for me when it comes to makeup artists. So I'm so excited to be taking this masterclass. It's my first time going to New York. So I think I'm gonna go for like 5 days, maybe 7 days. If you have any suggestions for places I need to go and check out, whether it's just straight up tourist things, sightseeing, restaurants, or makeup shops, or fragrance shops, I obviously need to do that, or skincare shops. I know there's a Senti that I really want to go check out, but if you have any suggestions, please let me know, because I need to plan this. New York is a place that I feel like you kind of can't just go and see where you end up, because there's so much to see. So I want to make sure that I make the most of my time. For sunscreen, I'm going to use the Roundlab Dokdo 1025 sunscreen. I don't know why. I just feel like I looked at my sunscreens and this one was calling to me. I remember I really liked it, so why not? As always, I'm applying 2 finger lengths. My skin feels really good right now. Skincare done. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments.